Okay, you're here. Alright, so we're gonna be doing math, right? We're gonna be doing math, right? So let's just go over the questions. Alright, let's read along the questions. Number one is what is a dot plot? Number two is a fucking a, a thing about golf balls, which I don't care enough to read into. Number three is a histogram for the numbers of students in different classes at a community college. Which do you know how to like read graphs or no? Cause there's like a couple ways to read graphs, I guess. I feel that. Okay, that's okay. We can go over how to read graphs. It's okay. You don't have to stress so hard. So number one is what is a dot plot, right? What, right? So we gotta figure out what it is. So number one says none of the other answers are correct, which I don't think is correct. I feel like there has to be an answer. Number two is a graph where the data is grouped into ranges. It is similar to a bar chart. So a bar chart, you can like just by the name, you can tell that it has nothing to do with a dot plot. So we can take that one off. And then a graph that displays minimum first quartile, median, third quartile, and maximum using rectangular lines with extending. I don't even know what that is, but it says something about rectangular lines extending, which has nothing to do with dots, so we're fine. A statistical record of how often each value in a set of data occurs, which is fair. That could be the answer, because in a dot plot, it's there's like dots, right? So you could calculate if it goes like that, there's more people. Easy. But the last one is a type of graph used to compare frequency counts within categories or groups. Dots are used on the graph. Do you know what that means? If the dots are used on a dot plot, do you know what that means? I think you know what that means. Yes, you got it right. I'm proud of you. Um, but it shouldn't even take like a matter of wits. You just gotta like rule out what doesn't make sense. If yeah, no, all the other ones had examples of what the graph was, and they had nothing to do with dots. So you're okay. Yeah, in a Lolita dress. Yeah, for real. Okay, so number one, that was right. I'm proud of you. You did great. Okay, good job. So, number two, each day a golf course surveys golfers to find out the number of golf balls that were lost on the course. The frequency table shows the data collected since the beginning of the year. Make a histogram of the data. Right? So, you can already see from the questions that it's laid out like this. And it's laid out as in the number of balls and wait, no. This is the frequency of balls. Frequency of balls right here, and then this is the number of the balls. Right? So, cumulative frequency means the amount of balls that were lost at like completely added up. So, that means that if it were to go up like this, like at the beginning of the year, you lost 4, and then later in the year you lost 23, that goes like higher, and then 36, which is like a lot higher, and then 32, which is lower. The cumulative, this all adds up to 95. And so, just from this little graph alone, you can tell what the answer should look like because this is like this little example, right? Just from the numbers, you can like kind of guesstimate where the bars would be. So, if you find in the questions a bar that looks like this, like small, medium, really big, and then like medium-ish, that would be the answer. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, for real. Yeah, yeah. So that was number two, and you got it right. So that's like you're already killing it. You're already guaranteed like a D. So question three is make a histogram for the numbers of students in different classes at a community college. And so a histogram is something that I'm gonna search up right now. Okay, well we know what a histogram is. We're just working with one. Okay, so the numbers are 25, 15, 28. That's a lot of numbers. Okay, we don't have to go through that. But what matters is 15, 24. So what we're trying to figure it out, right, is that it puts it in the sense of if it has 0 to 15 students. Hold on, this is a weird graph, but it makes sense, I guess. What it's trying to do is it's instead of like making no, I won't. But instead of making it like individual numbers on the line, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's it's grouping numbers together, which I've never seen, which is really weird. But um, yeah, no, it makes sense. So the thing about this one is that the fact that the fact that there's a different frequency thing messes me up because I don't know the frequency of what classes they go to. Oh wait, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. I'm stupid. I read it wrong. Um, so the way it works, make a histogram for the numbers of students in different classes at a community college. 15 to 24. Oh, okay. So what they're trying to do, right, is they make a group. Uh-huh. 15 to 24. This is number 1. Number 1 question. This is like A. 25 to 34. 5 to 34. 35 to 44. And then 45 to 54. Right? So they have this, and this is number 1. And so what it wants you to do is it wants you to take every single number on the top row, like right where the question is. It wants you to take all those numbers, and it wants you to put them in these groups. So numbers from 15 to 24, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 numbers that are in between 15 and 24. And so on this graph, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this bar, the 15 to 24 bar, goes to the 5th frequency. And then from 25 to 34, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then 6. This goes all the way to the 6th frequency. 35 to 44 is 35 to 44. 1, 2, 3, 3. So that goes here. This is number 1 is looking pretty good. And then 45 to 54 is 1, 45 to 54. 1. Yeah, 1. So that goes on the number 1 line. Ignore that. The part that's blacked out isn't important. The part that has lines is important. So number 1 would be the answer for question 3. Did you get it right? It's number 1 for question 3. So this is the right answer. Right. You did okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's just one. That's just one down. We still got 2 others. Alright, that's fine. A histogram is we're just gonna figure out what a histogram is. And it's either a statistical record of how often each value in a set of data occurs, which is right. A graph that displays the minimum first quartile with using rectangular lines. We don't know what that is. Similar to a bar chart, but that's not what it is. Whatever, number 1 is the answer. What about question 4? Did you get question 4 right? Question 4 is number 1. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We still got one last one, and it's use a histogram. It shows the restaurant sales receipts during a weekday lunch hour. So it's from $0 to $5, $5 to $10, $10 to $15, and $15 to $20. Okay, those are the numbers. Those are the bars on our histograph. You feel me? So this is the second highest. This is the highest. This is the third highest. This is the lowest. And so we need to choose the most accurate conclusion that can be drawn from the histogram. So, even before reading the suggestions of what the answer could be, I don't know what it's asking for, like what it means by conclusion. But what I can guess is that it's asking us, wait. What I can guess is that it's asking us how many people bought, $0 to $5, $5 to $10, $10 to $15, and then $15 to $20. I think that's what it's gonna ask, but I don't know. Right? So, okay. So what it is asking is it's gonna give us a list of facts, and we just have to click the one that is correct. Because the only way that it could be is that only one thing can be right, and so we just gotta click that. So the first one is that most people spend $5 or more for lunch in a restaurant, which is true. Yeah. This graph, this is the $4.99 to $10, and this is the highest graph. So that would be the answer because it's true. And then most people spend less on lunch than on other dinners than on dinner in restaurants. That's not true because lunch, it's this one and it's the highest graph. It's the most important one, so that's not true. Number 4 is most people spend $5 to $10 for lunch in a restaurant, which that is true. That is true. But the first one is true too because it's just generally saying people spend more than $5. But number 4, it's more accurate because it just is more accurate. It's more specific in what it's asking. And most people eat lunch in restaurants. I don't know. I don't know. We don't have a factor for dinner, so I don't know. So number 4 would be the answer. Did you get it right? Did you get number 4 for the 5th question? Hey, nice. Nice. Good job. You did great. What is that? 3 out of 5? That's an easy C minus. But you know what that is? That's a passing grade. Baby. Yeah. Yeah. That's all we need. Nice. 3 out of 5? I've taken some 3 out of 5s in my life. We all have. We all have a perfect C minus. What? No way. Okay, which one did we get wrong? 2/5. 2/5. Alright. So, apparently it wasn't 3 out of 5. It was just 2 out of 5. But which one did you get wrong? Or which one did you get wrong that we thought was right? Was it question 5? I'm gonna get mad if it was question 5. Last 3. It was question 5! What's the answer to question 5? Most people spend $5 or more on lunch in a restaurant. Yeah. People spend less on lunch than on dinner in restaurants. What? It doesn't say what's right? Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna completely read into it, right? A graph. This graph. 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, right? So that's the graph. And the frequency is that this one is 12, this one is 16, this one is 6, and this one is 4. But it doesn't give us what this could be. It just tells us that it is a frequency. So I guess that's like the number of people that bought it. Wait, so what I said was right? Or are you just like baby? Like baby smarts? What does I guess mean? Did what I say was right? I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum if I wasn't right. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I just need to know if I was right. I said, wait, let me look. I said, wait. Hold on, I'm gonna look. It's, hold on. I don't have the questions right in front of me. I gotta find them. Most people spend $5 to $10 for lunch in a restaurant. That's what I said. I said most people spend $5 to $9.99 for lunch in a restaurant. Was that right? Was it right? I just need to know if it was right. I don't want to be wrong. It wasn't? No. Which one was it? Was it the wait. Was it most people spend $5 or more lunch in a restaurant? Was it the first one? or second one, because the first one is that none of these are correct. Second, yeah. Oh, you know what it was? Oh, you know what it was? It's because that's such a good question. That is such a good question. Yeah, that is a really good question. You know what it was? Was because oh my god, I can't believe I didn't see that. Okay, so it was 0 to 5 and then 5 to 10. But what it was is that these two were the two biggest things, and so it threw me off. It successfully threw me off because what it is that the second thing, right? The this is also 5, and 5 is the second highest on the graph, but 5 is also on this column, so it's the highest in the graph. So 5 is in between both of those graphs. That means that most people spend $5. That is such a good question. That is such a good question. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, you got me. You got me. Well, whoever your teacher is. Yeah. Yeah. All right, 2 out of 5. Miss Almogella, Miss Miss Smegma. All right, her name is Miss Smegma because of that good ass question. 2/5. 2/5. That's all we need, baby. Baby, just summer school that grade. Just summer school it, and you're in the next year. That's fine. You're fine. We're fine. Easy, 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 easy. Next, next assignment you got, we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna spend time, care, and we're not just gonna answer one question because summer school is an option. But we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna take time, care. We're gonna put effort into it. We're gonna take notes. You know what I mean? We gotta take notes. We gotta read over it. We gotta take screenshots. You know what I mean? That's it. Mr. Obando coming at you from South Carolina. Yes, sir. Wait, you got more? I did you already turn this in, or is this do tonight? All right. All right, we got this. All right. So, the data and plot display the number of questions a student missed on 8 math quizzes. What is a correct description of the distribution? So, what they're trying to do is they got numbers. So, they throw out a sequence of 8 numbers at you, right? I'm what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it on a graph, this kind of graph, and we just gotta find whatever is accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's gonna pass that, so we don't need any more. So it's 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 3. So on the 3 there are 3 threes here, right? So we gotta put 3 dots on this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And for number 5, there's only 1, so we put 5. And then 4 is 1, 2 is 1, and 1 is 1. So this is an accurate graph that we can make with the information that we've been shown. And so it's asking us what a correct description of this graph, the distribution, would be. And it says the data is skewed, the measures of center are equal, which the measures of center are equal. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. The data is normal, the measures of center are equal. That is what. What is a measure of center? That's something that they taught you, but they didn't touch on. Is the measure of center, measure of center. Measure of center, what is that? I mean, measure of center. This is a center, and we measured it. We measured it. That could be the measure of center, right? That's a normal measure of center. It's equal. The center is equal. Okay. Okay. The measure of center are equal. If it were varied, I feel like the measure. If it were varied, like if. Hold on. Okay. If. I feel like it has to be. The data is normal. The measures are. The measures of center are equal. I feel like it has to be number 2. So click the dot on number 2. Cause I don't know what that is. They didn't teach me what that was. So if I get it wrong, blame the math system in where I live, which I will not be saying where I live. I will comfortably say that I will not say that. They did not teach me any of this. Hey! What? Whoa! Question 5. Question 5. Question 5? For real. For real right now. F, R, R, and followed by a lot of periods. For real! I really like it. Yeah, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. Alright. Yeah, number 2. Or, dot 2, not number 2. I would wear it. I like it. It's cute. Yeah. Okay. Question 2, not number 2. Question 2. Shut up. Okay, question 2. Alright? Describe the data set. Which I'm gonna have to search up what these are because I have absolutely no idea how these work. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 has 2. It just goes up. It actually goes up significantly near the end. I mean, I guess I have an idea of what the answer could be, but I don't really know. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So, our options are skewed left, uniform, symmetrical, and skewed right. I'm completely talking out of my ass when I say this, but I think from the names alone and definitions, I can guesstimate that skewed left would mean that it skews upwards to the left, and uniform would be like an example of uniform. I would say would have to be like 1 1 1 1. I think that that'd be uniform, and I think symmetrical would be something like this, where 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. I think that that'd be symmetrical. That's cute. Yeah, no, that's a 9. Any get on topic. Get on topic. We're doing work. We're doing work. Come on. We're doing work. I'm about to end this stream right now, bruh. But that's a 9, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's a 9. No, that's fine. Well, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Bro, I'm trying to help you, for real. That's why, dude, just because you don't know something and just because you're stumped does not give you permission to slack off and to start doing something else, okay? That's not at all what that's supposed to mean. If anything, it's supposed to mean that you're supposed to give it more attention. But whatever, you do you, homie. Uh so so I would assume this to be uniform, this to be symmetrical, and then skewed right to be this kind of graph. I feel like this kind of graph would be a skewed right graph. But I'm gonna search it up. I don't know for sure, so I'll just see if I'm right or not. Right graph. I was actually extremely incorrect. Skewed right is not if the right goes upward. If it's if it goes downward to the right. So this kind of graph is a skewed right graph going downward. A skewed left graph would be this. Oh, because it's skewing down leftwards. It's skewing. Okay, the answer is skewed left on that one. That just it's a lack of understanding. Don't. I'm the one helping you here. I'm the one helping you here. I haven't been taught this. You're not allowed to call me that. Nah, unfair. Unfair for real. Unfair for real. Yeah, don't say that again. Apologize, homie. But see, this skewed left graph. Skewed left graph. Alright. Alright. Last one, which I actually really like this question. It's cool. It says describe the data set, and it gives us a couple of numbers. Do you know what to do with the numbers that we are given? Yes, no. Do you know what to do with these numbers? What do you mean more? I I noticed that there wasn't a third question, but I just assumed that you finished the third question. Is that what you mean? Questions? That's okay. We'll just answer this one because we're already on it, and I don't want to delete all these numbers off my screen. So we'll just answer this one, and then we can get onto the third one. You can screenshot it after. Let's just finish this one. Okay? Say okay. Say okay. Don't delete. How do you know it's skewed leftwards? Left skewed left. How do you know that? Uh huh. Value. For real, homie. Alright, you got that. Nice. Nice. Alright, what's the third question? You gotta screenshot that. Steve from Blue's Clues? Steve from Blue's Clues? That's my boy. Steve from Blue's Clues? Alright, since you're taking so long, I'll do a portrait of Blue from Blue's Clues. These are his blue specs. Is that it? Okay. That is Blue from Blue's Clues. Do not steal. Okay, question 3. Describe the data set. What data set? What data set? What? I don't know what that is. Is there supposed to be something there? Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure that's uniform. Yeah, I think that's uniform. Yeah. Number 3, or question 3, I think is uniform. But I will search it up. Because I still don't know what I'm talking about. Uniform. Okay. Wait. I think it's symmetrical, actually. I'm gonna be honest. No. Okay, so a graph like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's only one dot. I would have to assume that that's uniform. Because from what I saw from symmetrical, is that it went into the negatives, or this has to be 0, and -1, -2. It would have to be 1 here. This is just an example, but what I saw from symmetrical is that it this, so imagine a line. If what I saw from symmetrical was that this would have to be 0, and they would have to like go the same like direction. I think that that's what symmetrical would be. So I'm pretty sure that question 3, I don't know what box and whiskers are, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm pretty sure question 3 is uniform. Pretty sure. Now, I don't know what a box and whiskers graph is, but if you told me what that was, I would more than likely be able to answer this. Wait, actually I could just search up what a box and graphs, but box and... Oh! That has to do with minimum, medium, and maximum, huh? That's like... Yeah. Right? Maximum value range. Okay. Dataset 1 versus dataset 2. Maximum 16, 14, 4, 2, 16, 14, 8. Median, the median for dataset number 1 is 8. Right? Right. The median for dataset number 1 is 8, right? No, I'm looking at number 5. Right? Just get all the questions out of the way, man. Those aren't important right now. We don't need those. We're already through with them. Dataset number 1 has a minimum. I've never been taught box and whiskers, so I don't know. But what I see from online, the minimum for dataset number 1 is 2. The first quarter for dataset number 1 is 4. The median is 8. The third quarter is 12, and the maximum is 16. Right? Right? Is that how the graph works? You know, I would appreciate an answer. I think it'd be kind of cool if you gave me an answer. The one with the box and whiskers. I said that like 5 times. Probably should have put that on the I actually probably should have put that on the MSP. Here, I'll do this. Box and whiskers. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Yeah, I should have done that, but I didn't. 2 data sets. Are you gonna say data sets? Type out your thing. Type out what you're gonna say. Is it data sets? There are 2 whats. But I said question 5. We already got over. I actually should probably look at question 4 again. We can look at that after. But we are on question 5. We are on question 5, okay? Can we please... Which one's 3? Wait, send me 3? I don't know which one 3 is. Which one's 3? Yo, this camera is at 30 FPS, so you can see my hands. They're not crisp, so it doesn't focus on my hands really well. So you can see like the wavy effect. If we're at 60 FPS though. That's question 3. I already said that question 3 would have to be uniform. I don't know if that's right because I don't know how to use box and whisker graphs, but I would have to assume uniform. Right? I mean, a 4 out of 5 is fine. We're fine with the 4 out of 5. No! No! Alright, fine. Skewed left. Skewed left. Alright. For real. Skewed left. You probably know what you're doing more than I am. So, for a box and whiskers graph, would the minimum and maximum ranges, because that's the question, would the range have to do with how far it goes down the number line? Or is the range something completely off the box and whiskers? Okay. That is very self. I thought, cause I don't know what I don't know. You need to take into account. I don't know what boxing and whisker graphs are. How am I gonna tell you what I don't know about? I only searched up one thing off the internet, and I completely based my entire knowledge of a box and whisker graph off that. It is. It is. Yeah. It's actually that's true. What you're saying is true. Are you gonna turn it in now? Are you gonna turn in your assignment? Answer me. Come on, don't be like that. Don't be like that, Holmes. This kind of looks like This kind of looks like Dr. Robotnik or a mole rat. Nice. Okay, makes sense. 4 out of 5. That's all we need. 4 out of 5. That's a B. That's a B. A 4 out of 5. You're going into college. If you get 4 out of 5s for the rest of your life, you're going into college. That's all we need. 4 to the 5th. That's all we need, dude. That's all we need. Nice, nice. I'm proud of you. You did great. Angles. English depends on what you're doing. But overall, I do fine. I don't excel at it like I do science or math. I got like a B in English right now. I have no idea what that is. I will not be able to help you with that. Toad. From Mario Bros. Super. Well, what am I saying? I don't know what that is. I know what that. I know what they are, but I've never been taught on them. What am I supposed to tell you? What am I supposed to tell you? What? You want me to help you with them anyways? Claim. Oh, is it a? I have absolutely no idea what that is. I don't claim. Whatever, homie. If I put this up, will it play what's on my thing right now? Alright, well, I've been streaming for 50 minutes. Yeah, claim support inside my ass. I've been streaming for 50 straight minutes. And I'm trying to play Terraria with my friend, you know what I mean? I don't want to seem like an uninformed asshole, so I will not be giving any insight on that. But When I turn 18, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to know what that is, and I'll be able to give you an opinion. But right now, I just can't, you know? I don't know what it is, and I don't want to seem uninformed. So I think I'll leave that topic in the air, um, for future reference, but I will not be making a comment today, no. It's not real, that's the thing. How am I supposed to know about something that's not real? Exactly. It's not fake news. It's being a bad reporter. You're a terrible reporter. I bet you write articles too. I bet you write articles too, homie. Nah. Nah. I will not be accepting. Alright, I was kidding. I was kidding. You're a good reporter, and I bet that your articles are great. Don't say that. Don't say that. Please don't. That's not funny. Yo, we're not vibing right now. I'm gonna be straight. We're not vibing with that. Can I end the stream now? Can I stop? I'm just being straight with you. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're talking about. With what? You need help with what? What's embarrassing? What do you need help with? You finna keep me guessing, huh? Dipping and dodging on my credit card payments? Hey yo, alright, I'm just gonna stop the stream right now for a sec. I will start it up again when you are in a able position to be watching, because right now you do not seem to be in that sort of position, so I will take the liberty of clicking stop streaming and proceed to delete the VOD that YouTube makes and then go about my day and probably play Overwatch. I Alright, I guess I will not be ending the stream. I got Alright, I will not be ending the stream. I just got new insight that I shall not be ending it yet. But that's okay. It means more fun for us. Alright, so what do you need help with? Biology. I really don't understand the whole ecosystem, S word, and like communities and like dash. I remember a little bit of that stuff, but honestly, a lot of that is just you reading it in the book and like repeating it in your head. You know, it's really not. If you could like send me pictures of the book and like the pages that you're working on, I could read them over and I could try to explain them the best that I could to you. Um, because I think science is easy and it really is just remembering terms. But right now, I'm really not. Well, you better start taking screenshots of the live sessions because I don't know what to tell you. They probably taught us different things. Honestly, organism, population, community, and ecosystem and biome. An organism, a population is a group of organisms. A community is a group of the same species. An ecosystem is groups of species that can coexist, and a